Hey YouTube. So everyone's been asking me for an update on the 250. I'm a little disappointed with it. I mean, I thought it was a little bit better than it really is, but what are you gonna do? Um, I actually just bought a workbench, $75 down the drain, but I've got it all organized. I've got my tools set up and ready to go. I actually cleaned my whole garage out, moved it all around so that I have space to work. So I'm planning on, I already bought some paint. I'm just gonna spray paint the frame because it's so bad. I don't know if you can tell, but underneath here, right around here, it's all rusted and dirty. So what I did is I bought 150 grit and 60 grit sandpaper, and I took about probably 4 hours and sanded the subframe down, and that I would have sandblasted it, but I just don't have any way of doing it right now because I don't own one personally, and my uncle does, but he has a diesel air compressor that can hold it's like a 500-gallon air compressor. It's out in New Jersey right now, so I can't use it. But the bike needs a crank rebuild because, as you can see, it's got too much play. So I'm gonna have to split the cases. I'm gonna try to do that as soon as I can. On the clutch basket, someone bought a nut right here that's not actually stock, and they peened it right here, and right here. So it's stuck on there. Can't get it off right now, and have to get not an air ratchet, any form of air tool will really get it off as long as you have the right pressure, but I gotta get an impact wrench. But so yeah, I need crank rebuild. It's gonna need a new top end. I mean, it's really not that bad, but if I'm gonna do a new crank, I'm gonna do a new Wiseco top end in there too. I already bought some shock therapy for the forks, and I bought brand new fork seals, so that's what I'm doing today. And I might spray the frame. That paint says that it's supposed to be around 50 degrees outside. It's about 40 right now, so it's really not that bad. But all the linkage bearings are shot, and I couldn't get the linkage off. I couldn't get the big piece. I could show you on my bike, my 125, because it's the same exact piece. Right here, this big piece, which this bike is filthy because I didn't get to wash it, but I believe these two are called the legs, whatever this is called inside here. Right here where it mounts, was the bushing on the inside was rusted on the nut so bad that I had to take my dad's Sawzall and actually cut the bolt off. So as you can see right here, I kind of chewed it up a little bit more than I would have wanted to. Where'd it go? Can't find the spot. There it is. You look right here. It's a little chewed up. But I think what I'm going to do is take a file, and since there's washers that sit over all these, I think it'll be okay. But I got to get all new linkage bearings. I'm going to buy a bolt kit. I'm probably just going to do new plastics because they're shot. And then, luckily the the swing arm bearings and the wheel bearings are actually intact. Not seized, and they all spin fine, so I'm just going to re-grease those. One problem is it has an FMF fatty pipe on this bike, and the problem is, and I noticed this myself, is that on the front right here, it must have had a leak. And of course, this bike is filthy still, like I said, because I didn't get to wash it. It's been too cold to wash the bike, and I don't want it. Last time I tried washing it after going riding in 30-degree weather, it just froze on the bike instead of getting the mud off, so I figured, why would I waste my time? But right here, there was probably about an inch worth of non-combusted premix. And I also noticed that the mounts, which again, this is on the 250, not the 125, but right here, the mount was the same. This part of the pipe didn't match up with this, so I don't think it's bent because it doesn't look like it has any, it doesn't seem like it's bent at all, but I don't know. I don't know if I can maybe call FMF and see if they can give me a serial number to see if it's right for the bike. But I'm gonna have to figure that out. But other than that, I really just gotta clean the rest of it up, and as soon as I paint that frame, like I said, I'm gonna do the forks today. So as soon as I get the frame painted, I can put the whole front end together since the tires are all good. And that's pretty much it for this bike. The shock is good. All the electrical, the bike had spark. I mean, I didn't want to start it just because of as soon as I took that cylinder off, and we figured out that the rod has that much play because the bearing underneath is shot. I said, well, it would start, but what's the point? So I'm gonna split these cases, paint that frame. I'll put the front end together, start working on it a little bit here. But yeah, and then I've got my buddy's 06 250. We keep it at our house instead of his because he doesn't have a garage or a shed. So that's pretty much it for this video. Sooner than later, I'll probably make a KTM update because I haven't done one of those in about like 6 months, and the bike is almost done now. So, but yeah. Any questions on the bike or anything else? Just let me know. I got more videos of us riding coming. I should actually have to upload them to YouTube. But that's it. So that's the 250. I'm thinking about taking pictures and making one of those videos, you know, start from scratch and put the bike together and all that. But until then, see you guys later.